Hi, friends. This is Imagine Over 50. I'm Marge, or as my friends call me and my family, they call me Margie. Either way, I'm happy with that. And there you have it. I have been very active lately and I am really enjoying it. But I am starting to reach out more through Imagine Over 50, like that we are on Facebook and, we're starting to do some funding. So I'm looking into building a real community for anyone over the age of 50. That being is my own struggles, the fact that I cannot find a job no matter how hard I've been working. It's getting to the point that something needs to be done, and I'm just the type person who wants to get stuff done. So there you have it. Now, Imagine Over 50 is on Facebook, as I mentioned. We also have a Substack article that we write for Imagine Over 50. So we don't stop. We really haven't stopped at all, actually. As a matter of fact, I just foresee Imagine Over 50 getting into being um, a monument, per se, of having people who know exactly what I've been going through, what others are going through. And I asked a simple question on through a Facebook friends page that I'm on. And I said, what would you like to see for a program for someone who's over 50 and they can't find a job? And it was amazing kind of results that I received, close to 100 replies for that question. But the real question is what do you expect to see in a community format for Imagine Over 50? It wasn't about being like nosy or poking my nose into something I shouldn't be doing. It was because I felt that if what I'm going through, others might be feeling it as well. So that's what the whole thing is about Imagine Over 50. Yes, I still do my travel agency stuff, but the travel agency stuff will be bringing me some money in. So there's that. But Imagine Over 50 is a quest, or how do you call it? It's my dream it. Maybe it's because of my broadcasting years and I had to do the public service. Um, it's when I began to realize that Imagine Over 50 is for the public. It's not just me going through something. I know many people are going through the having to start over. Oh, your life is over. And you think that, but actuality, it's not. You have a lot more purpose in life and you just didn't know it. So there you have it. I see this is what my vision is for Imagine Over 50. Okay. We have a coffee meetup every once in a while where you have somebody who may have just lost their job and they're freaking out because that's going to happen. You're going to really freak out because you lost your job and you got your financial worries going through. You've got, what do I do now? How do I get there? Where do I go from there? And am I the only one going through it? That right there is a huge, huge moment because you are not the only one going through it. Matter of fact, there is more population of people over 50 right now who can't find a job. It's just impossible. There are stereotypes that's going out there like, oh, well, you're over 60 and you can't find a job because you're retiring. I'm far from that, folks. I'll be 61 in October. And if you asked me a few years ago would I ever expect to see 61, the answer is no. But I am seeing things differently ever since the layoff happened. And, when you go through things and you're saying, oh, wow, I got laid off. Oh boy, what am I going to do? And you're going to go through that. You'll go through it. But what happens if you have a higher purpose in life and you just didn't know it? That's what Imagine Over 54 is about, is having a purpose. Starting over, yeah, starting over is tough. It really is tough. But what happens if you just start looking into your inner child? And I know someone's going to be scratching their head asking you, what? What are you talking about, the inner child? Your inner child is your truth. That's basically it. So for my inner child, I'm about creativity. I'm about imaginations. I am about experiencing joy. I am experiencing happiness. I am actually having peace right now. And I think that was the whole purpose of Imagine Over 50, because I want to spread that concept to other people so they can start feeling empowered as well. Now, I do have some things that I do talk to you about empowering yourself, and sometimes that's important. Like, if you just feel like you are just so weak and you just can't do it, and you're going to have this moment, I just want you to take yourself and say, you know what? I am strong. Or if you happen to be feeling like you're just feeling weak or whatever, I want you to say, I feel worthy. And then when you have that brain fog once in a while, because it does happen, I want you to say, you know what? I am intelligent. And then when you turn around and back down, and then you're just feeling like you're all like not there, I want you to turn around and say, I am resilient. Those four words that I'm giving you, it's my own empowerment words that I tell myself every time where I feel so much frustration because the income isn't there. There's no financial stuff going on. I'm trying to do all this stuff. But when you start empowering yourself into something that might be helpful, that's the only way for me to do it. That's the whole thing about Imagine Over 50. It's, you know, the world could be your oyster if you look at it that way. There you have it. Imagine Over 50 has an email address at imagineover50@gmail.com. Visit us on our Facebook page as Imagine Over 50 Facebook. There's a community support page which has been quite quiet for a while, but I want you guys to start going in there and maybe help somebody else out who might be just starting the journey or are feeling like you had a loss of some sort and you just not quite there. You just can't focus. And that's okay too. So there you have it. Imagine Over 50 is here. We're going to start doing some more podcasts. We're going to start doing some more articles. And as I said, we've got a fundraiser going on right now. And yeah, I'm hoping to build Imagine Over 50 to have a community base where if you have a food based problem, you'll be able to collect food and we can go from there. I just feel that at times AARP is fantastic for articles, but it just doesn't tell you anything about the human emotions. And we go through a lot. So hope to see you guys soon. Have a great day and enjoy your time. Bye.